You train hard, follow your diet, push yourself through every rep, but your muscles just stopped growing. Sounds familiar? You're not alone. A lot of people ask how to build muscle fast, yet they hit a plateau without understanding why their progress has slowed down. The worst part? This can happen even to those who have been training for years. What if I told you that the problem is right in front of you, but you haven't noticed it? That there's a hidden factor sabotaging your muscle growth and preventing your body from making real progress? And more than that, most people have no idea this is happening and keep making the same mistakes over and over again. The truth is, building muscle isn't just about lifting weights and eating well. There's a key difference between those who actually gain muscle and those who stay stuck at the same side. And today I'm going to reveal that difference. You'll understand exactly why your muscles stop growing, how to fix it, and most importantly, how to unlock your full potential and start making gains again. So, if you're tired of feeling stuck and want to learn how to build muscle in the most efficient, safe, and effective way possible, stick with me until the end. I guarantee that what you're about to learn will change the way you train forever. Before anything else, we need to understand that gaining muscle isn't just about lifting heavier and eating more. There's an invisible but crucial factor that plays a huge role in your progress: the neuromuscular connection. Ever noticed how some people seem to engage their muscles way more effectively than others, even when lifting the same weight? That's not just luck. When you train, you're not just moving weight. You're sending signals from your brain to your muscle. And the stronger this connection is, the more efficiently your muscle fibers get activated. The problem? Over time, if you don't develop this communication, your muscles stop responding as intensely, limiting your growth. That's why so many people ask how to build muscle fast. But even when they increase their weights, they don't see real results. It's not just about raw strength, it's about how effectively your brain can activate the muscle you're targeting. And that makes all the difference. Ever felt like some exercises just don't click, as if you're moving the weight but not really feeling the muscle work? That's a sign that your neuromuscular connection might be weak. And if that's the case, this could be one of the biggest roadblocks holding back your progress. The good news? There's a way to fix this. Specific techniques can strengthen this connection and ensure every single rep truly counts, maximizing hypertrophy. But before we dive into that, there's an even bigger fact. You need to understand how your body adapts to training and how that adaptation might be sabotaging your gains without you even realizing. Your body is a survival machine. It's designed to adapt to any situation and conserve energy whenever possible. And guess what? That applies to your workouts too. When you first started lifting weights, every rep was a shock to your muscle. Your body responded by getting stronger, activating more fibers, and triggering growth. But over time, it learned to be more efficient, using less energy to perform the same movement. This means that if you keep training the same way, doing the same exercise, using the same weights, and sticking to the same rep range, your body stops responding. It adapts and decides there's no need to grow anymore. That's why so many people feel stuck, making zero progress, and start questioning how to build muscle effectively. But what actually happens when your body adapts? First, your nervous system reduces muscle activation. So even though you're lifting the same weight as before, fewer muscle fibers are being recruited. Second, your hormonal response weakens, lowering your testosterone and growth hormone production. And finally, your muscles become more efficient, burning less energy, which reduces the need for hypertrophy. And here's the worst part. Most people don't even realize this is happening. They keep training the same way for months, even years, wondering why they're not gaining any more muscle. But don't worry, there are ways to break through this plateau and get back to making progress. However, before we get into the solution, there's something even more important to address: the hidden factors that might be sabotaging your muscle growth without you even knowing it. If you're training hard and already incorporating different workout strategies, yet your gains are still stuck, you might be ignoring some crucial factors that directly impact hypertrophy. Many times the issue isn't in the gym, it's what's happening outside of it. One of the biggest culprits: lack of sleep. During deep sleep, your body releases anabolic hormones responsible for muscle recovery and growth. If you're getting less than 7 to 9 hours of sleep per night, your testosterone and GH levels drop, limiting your results. So if you want to build muscle, you need to treat sleep as a key part of your training. Another overlooked factor is chronic stress. When you're stressed, your body releases cortisol, a catabolic hormone that literally breaks down muscle tissue. If you spend your days anxious, worried, or sleeping poorly, your body could be destroying more muscle than it's building. And it doesn't stop there. Poor nutrition could also be killing your gain. If you're not eating enough calories, your body simply won't have the energy to repair and grow muscle tissue. Many people focus only on protein, but underestimate the importance of carbs for fueling intense workouts and recovery. Want to know how to build muscle fast? Start by making sure your body is getting the right nutrients for growth. Finally, one of the most common mistakes people make: too much cardio. If you're spending hours running on the treadmill or cycling after your workouts, you could be burning muscle instead of building it. The key is to balance your cardio sessions so they don't interfere with hypertrophy. Now that you know the biggest obstacles stopping your progress, it's time to learn how to break through plateaus and start growing again. Now that you understand the key reasons why your muscles stop growing, let's focus on what really mattered: how to break through this plateau and make sure your body keeps progressing. If you want to know how to build muscle fast, you need to apply smart strategies that force your body out of its comfort zone. The first strategy is changing your training stimulus. Your body adapts to repetitive movement, so the secret to continuous growth is variability in your workouts. If you always do 3 sets of 10 reps, try incorporating advanced techniques like drop sets, supersets, pyramid sets, and eccentric reps. These variations challenge your muscles in different ways, forcing your body to respond with new growth. Another essential factor is progressive overload. If you want to build muscle, you need to be constantly increasing the weight you lift. That doesn't mean adding 20 pounds every session, but rather making small, consistent increases each week. Progressive overload is one of the most important principles of hypertrophy. If your weights stay the same, so will your muscle. Beyond that, periodization is a training strategy that most people ignore. Instead of always training with the same muscle group splits, alternate between different phases, strength, hypertrophy, and endurance. This prevents your body from adapting and keeps your workouts challenging. Now, training the right way is only half the equation. Recovery is just as important. If you train every day without giving your muscles enough time to recover, you could be sabotaging your own progress. Building muscle isn't just about what happens inside the gym, it's just as much about what happens outside of it. Finally, nutrition needs to align with your goals. Eating protein is crucial, but the way you balance carbs and fats directly impacts your performance. If you're not in a caloric surplus, your body simply won't have the building blocks it needs to grow. By applying all these strategies, you'll ensure that your body gets the right stimulus to keep progressing. But now, let's tie everything together and talk about what really makes the difference for those who want to build muscle effectively and sustainably. Now you know exactly why your muscles stop growing and, more importantly, how to break through plateaus and keep making progress. The problem was never just about training harder or eating more. It was about understanding how your body adapts and learning how to outsmart it to force new growth. You've learned that the real secret to how to build muscle is a combination of neuromuscular connection, training variety, progressive overload, and proper recovery. If any of these key factors are missing, the result will always be the same stagnation. But now you have the tools to fix it and start growing again. So here's a challenge. Apply these strategies to your workouts and come back in a few weeks to tell me how much your results improved. If this video helped you, drop a like and share it with that friend who's always complaining about not making gains in the gym. And if you want more videos on how to build muscle fast, subscribe to the channel now, because there's a lot of game-changing content coming your way. See you in the next video. Now go train and grow.